No. Because you're gonna listen to me.
Look how assertive you've become.
We are here to welcome you. Enjoy watching the best collection of films according to JCO's story.
You are my conscience.
Yeah.
Oye, tengo una canción para ti.
Which will only strengthen our resolve to fight terror wherever we find it. Thank you.
Education. You aren't worried about competition for college?
College? Kid's brilliant. The worst thing we could do is send her to college.
Deepwater 2022 is the third film in the series. Deepwater is about a strange struggle between a husband and wife named Melinda, Ana de Armas, and Vic, Ben Affleck, who are married without love. Despite the fact that they married without love, their family appeared to be harmonious until they decided to experiment with fire in their marriage connection. Vic starts the game by allowing Melinda to have an affair with anyone as long as she doesn't desert her family. Melinda is an erratic and unpredictable woman who is also fun. Even though he dislikes it, Vic usually manages to mask it by acting normally. Everything seemed fine at first, until Vic's action backfired, which he regretted. When one by one of Melinda's mistresses was discovered dead, their family life turned bleak. When a man's body was discovered in their swimming pool, the tension increased. Vic was also identified as the primary suspect in the investigation. What actually occurred?
You want a divorce?
Anything about snails, Don?
I can't say I do.
Snail will climb a 12-foot wall.
What were you thinking, Don? Goldie, go inside. This is humiliating.
At least tell me where you found it.
Hey, Tony. Oh, Vic. That's funny. Melinda's been trying to get a hold of you.
Because I have to go. I don't want my ex-husband.
Wasp Network 2019 has filled movie number 2. 5 Cubans have been arrested in the United States on murder and espionage allegations. Rene Gonzalez, Edgar Ramirez, is a pilot from Havana who has left his wife, Olga, Penelope Cruz, to begin a new life in Miami, Florida. Rene, unbeknownst to his family, had joined Brothers to Rescue, a group that became one of Cuba's most vocal opponents of Fidel Castro's rule in the 1990s. Brother to Rescue, based in Miami, not only devises a scheme to bring down Fidel Castro, but also divides the Cuban tourism business. Brother to Rescue also works with the Cuban American National Foundation, CANF, in the smuggling of drugs and firearms. Many parties, including the FBI, were interested in these two organizations as a result of these incidents. When Juan Pablo Roque, Wagner Mora, another Cuban pilot, turns out to be a spy who infiltrates the Brother to Rescue organization, the scenario becomes more problematic. Olga and her kid were ultimately able to leave Cuba for Miami some months after Rene's departure. Olga discovered many shocking information about her husband and the assignment he completed in the United States. Will Olga follow in the footsteps of Rene in Brother to Rescue? How did they evade the FBI's attention?
Hola, Civil One. ¿Has oído algo del Spirit?
Negativo.
Royal life in Miami.
Hoteles, playas.
Es peligroso.
15,000 colonos por bombas.
Offering to perfect your English in order to assimilate better into a
Paper, please.
Sergio 2020 takes the top spot this time. After being hit by a car bomb explosion that killed many people, a UN ambassador is stranded in the wreckage of a hotel that houses the UN headquarters in Iraq. His struggle for survival brought up many memories of his time fighting for Timor-Leste's independence from Indonesia, alongside his lover and co-workers. Sergio is a biographical drama film based on the two stories of a UN diplomat named Sergio Vieira de Mello, while serving in Timor-Leste and Iraq. This film premiered at the Sundance Film Festival on January 28, 2020, and was then released as a Netflix original film on April 17, 2020. Iraq, 2003. Sergio de Mello arrived at the airport with his UN team, as a special representative in charge of dealing with the crisis in the country that had just ousted Saddam Hussein's government. Sergio is under pressure from the US to comply with their emergency restrictions in Iraq, despite his efforts to remain neutral. Sergio returned to the Canal Hotel, which served as the temporary UN headquarters, after visiting various Iraqi community leaders whom the Americans disliked. After the brief meeting, each team went about their business in their various rooms, leaving Sergio and Gil to discuss the benefits and drawbacks of their presence. A massive explosion occurred, which was later revealed to be a vehicle bomb, forcing the hotel building to collapse. Sergio and Gil are entangled beneath it.
Not to tell its people what to do. We have to face the Iraqi people openly.
This is the sequence of the best Ana de Armas movie, the JCO story version. I hope you enjoy it and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.